Hey everyone, welcome to this masterclass. I'm Anya, I'm a channel and Akashic reader, and today I felt really humbled. I will walk you through a client's channeling that really changed a lot for me today because I felt really reminder that when I started YouTube, I had in mind, not really anything like what happened, that I would upload weekly channelings or shorts, then it would be so much fun to share this work with you. I think I was just starting to find my own voice as a channel and really try and speak my truth and show my full self and share this journey with whomever, whoever wants to walk along or is maybe on the same path and feels interested enough to watch these things. And today I was really humbled by what came through in this channeling. It really changed me my tracks a bit. It was not a big revelation in any kind of thoughts. It was just a very to the core, very to the point truth, they said, that in simple words, and this is due to me being not a native speaker of English, they use my vocab and what I can give and bring. And so this usually is put out in very simple English that everyone can understand, and very complex perspectives, very complex things are very easily understandable like that. And I would just share this channeling with you, and maybe you're bored and maybe this doesn't speak to you, but maybe it's interesting to you, and maybe you change your perspective on this. Because I know that recently I felt overwhelmed with life a lot and overwhelmed with what is happening to me and to people on Earth, to Earth in general. And I encountered myself frequently thinking, oh, well, one day this is over. One day I'll be out of the body and there will be no more pain. There will be no more sadness. There will be no more, just struggling with life. And they reminded me that it is a simple pleasure, a simple honor to be on this earth right now, right here. Because while we will probably be back at one point or another and live many more lives in various circumstances, in various dimensions, in, various bodies, you will never be back like you as you are now with this particular set of struggles, of gifts, of talents, of life path, life friends. You will never come back under the exact same circumstance. And you will never have the same experience twice. Yeah. So I will share with you. We will start. It started humble enough. The client did have essential problems. They had trouble with the body. They had recent symptoms that came up they were concerned with. For protecting the client, of course, I cannot share that with you, but I will share the answer that is pertaining to all of us. You always notice this when they say, that's what you all do, or all of you have that. So then this is regarding a wider audience, and we can safely share that with you. So this is their answer regarding the body and what is going on in the body. The client was concerned. This is their answer. This other consciousness that you are attached to, this living, existing organism that gives so much daily, in every instance, to you. It is devoted its whole existence to you. It will terminate once you decide to part from it and simply cease to exist in this material form. However, it is far more advanced than you may think still, because it does consist only of the God force. It is a code, if you want, that is playing itself out, that is underlying the whole of existence. It has a superior logic, it has a superior task, and it does it so well that you can only learn from it by living so closely with it, by feeling embodied, right? So some people, they say, my soul is constrained within a body. Well, look at it like that. Your soul is allowed to be very close to source code, to learn from it firsthand by shining example. The body does not have ego, right? The body does only exist. It has its own consciousness, yes. It is clean. It is pure. It is life force manifested. However, it is connected to you, so you feed it constantly with spirit. Your soul is in this classroom that is called Earth, learning a lot through teacher body. Spirit is that part of you that is not materialized, that is still the thing that came from the source itself. It does not have to grow or evolve. Your soul, however, does. The soul wants to learn, wants to overcome, wants to grow. Right now, there is so much enlightening happening on Earth. And enlightening always comes with more light. And I know this sounds silly, because you don't feel like there is much enlightening going on right now. But there is. The fact that you deem what is happening on Earth as negative, as dark, goes only to show that your light is present. Otherwise, you could not illuminate this. But it is nothing bad. It has its own purpose and it needs to be experienced. This just comes along as a side effect of being alive in this moment right now. You're walking this path with humanity and Gaia and all the cosmic beings. So that sunny path, easy path, that's not always guaranteed when you're alive. You can find it by taking pleasure in walking. But life is an experience and can be heaven or hell depending upon you, what you're doing with it. As you grow older, this change in the seasons are felt more prominent. And as you grow more sensitive, it tends to be felt more immediate. Sometimes what happens when you are on this path, there is an over-identification with the body. Don't let this happen. And always remember that you're here on Earth to walk this path in full expression, meaning that you contribute your time, your awareness, your existence, your life force equally to all paths that are necessary here. Don't dwell in spiritual things your whole day. Don't dwell in bodily things all day. Don't dwell in human things all day. But contribute your attention equally to those parts.
feed the body, let it have rest and nourishment and exercise. Yes, and give the mind what it needs to have in order to feel complete and trained and valued. And let it have rest also. And let the mind and the body come to the realization that they are, in fact, part of something bigger. That is the spiritual side. But don't let one rule over the other, because that is denying a human experience. You do not come here on earth to deny yourself a human experience and tell yourself, oh, I am only this or only that. I'm a cosmic being, I'm a multidimensional being, I'm a star seed, I'm this and that, I'm enlightened, and my only thing is to strive for enlightenment. That is not why you came here. That may be true for some of you, but not all of you. So the safest way to live a full and fully expressed life is to embrace all the parts equally. Live a human life, because this is what you are, and this is what you came here to be. You see, sometimes when I look at you channeling and receiving the child message, I get the sense, and everyone agrees just now, so we all get the sense that you think of your spiritual existence as something superior to your human self, when in fact your whole spiritual journey culminated in you coming to earthly lives. This, my friend, is the master teacher, Earth. You are in the Masterclass, the human existence. Experienced life force at first hand and death at first hand, because you have the body and all that goes into it, with everything that goes into it, side effects, pains, and sexual pleasures, all of it. You experience the highs and the lows of a human existence. Your soul can have significant growth here, but only if you allow this to happen, if you embrace this fully. So welcome in this new mind of yours that can acknowledge, yes, I'm a spiritual being, I'm connected to spirit. How could I not be? My soul came here to do something. But being a human is an honor, a pleasure, and a chance for you. Don't wait until this is over, because it is hard. Try to be here with every fiber of your soul. Give yourself fully to this experience.
So the client then asks how the relationship with the body can be brought into balance.
What is happening when you exercise your body is you have a shared experience. The body is being moved, the body is moving, and you feel what it is like to be in a moving body, right? Everything is a bodily experience, and at the same time, everything can be a human experience, a spiritual experience, and an experience of the mind, if you have the awareness, if you don't close yourself off. Try to be in the body, the mind, and the spirit, and the human self all at once. It sounds complicated. But it is not. It is only complicated in your day and age, where you try to be and do everything at once, when in reality, you only have to be in the now, doing the now. Don't be concerned with work when you're off work. Don't be concerned with exercise when you're not exercising. And don't be concerned with anything when you're in the now. And do never forget the one thing. You are made of love. And God force is love. That is the connecting force in the universe. Everything is done by love, expressed through love, and being held together through love. Everything can be destroyed by love and made better by love. And what you're here to do is be of service, not only to the others, but also to yourself and in effect to humanity. Once you have realized that it is a pleasure to be here and take on the joy that there is for you here, live the life fully by waking up in the morning and saying, thanks for this opportunity to be in the body. Thanks for being alive here right now. And make yourself a wonderful experience and be cooperative in making a wonderful experience for everyone around you. That will be leading you onto a life that is not only holding some return for you, but make it more than bearable for you. And there will be days when not everything is working out. Yes, but this will also be the days where you say, thanks for this experience. Today is a hard day, but today I can grow and learn exponentially. Another day I can help grow and learn exponentially another human being. Thanks for loving me so much to give me this opportunity. This was a pleasure. We greet everyone sitting here, being on earth. You pulled through.
So I don't know about you, but it really, I don't know. It really brought back to me the meaning of this life. It reminded me with this urgent and really intensely spoken guide. It reminded me why we are here. And we so often complain, and I am at the forefront of complaining, guys. So often I complain about I'm in pain, I live with chronic pain, I have migraines a lot, and some other diseases that really sometimes bind me to the bed and make it for me unbearable to be without painkillers. And I complain a lot, and I think, oh, when will this end? When will I be through? And it reminded me so why I'm here. And there is a reason why we live the life we live. There's a reason why we experience the things we experience. And we can always make it our own heaven or hell. And it really put the ball back in my court, so to speak. So I really want to make a difference here, and I really want to make the best of what I have. And I just want to share this channeling. It's a masterclass in itself, because it is so simple. It's just reminding us of what we already know. And I think that is what a great guru or a great, master teacher really does. They're not really guiding you or helping you. They just point you sometimes in the right direction. And they know that you will find your own way because you have been shown the way. You have chosen this life. You've designed so many cornerstones of this life yourself. So your soul wanted to grow. Your soul Also, interesting distinction I think they made between spirit, which is ever present and already knowing all of it, it's connected to God. It's the aspect of you that will never have to be in a body or learn anything. And then there is the soul who wants to grow, who has room for growth, and who came here and designed this life for exactly that reason, for growth and for experience and for just also enjoyment, because why shouldn't we enjoy while we learn? And why shouldn't we enjoy what we teach? And it's so great if you think about it that this is a shared experience. So we are not alone. We don't study at home alone all for ourselves, and then it will be this long, difficult test to pass. But we are here for each other, and we see each other, and we can help each other go through this and make this pleasurable for everyone, make this bearable for everyone, and manageable. And we learn together. So yeah, back to the basics is what this is for me, and really a good reminder of what is really, really important. It's not, the history of the great Anunnaki or where I was in Atlantis and all this nice, interesting stuff light workers want to share. And no, this is often it's just for our egos to feel self-important. And I mean, this is human. Everyone wants to be special once in a while. I'm no different. That's just what interests us, right? Because yeah, that's deeply human. But if you put all this aside, that's not why the soul came here for. That's not why you came here to, and that's not why you choose this life. And sometimes we need to really focus on what is important here, because you will be probably, or maybe the same age as me, maybe younger, maybe older, but you've probably lived your life a bit already, and you have also so much left. And why not, make good use of this? So with this masterclass, I will leave you. I hope you will have a wonderful time. If you have any questions regarding this channeling or any other channeling, please feel free to reach out. If you're curious about your own life, your own purpose, same, please feel free to reach out, have a session with me, and dive deep into the wisdom of your team and guides.